Yeah, I went and bought these mussels at Food Lion, cooked them for lunch, came home, swear to God. Some people say I'm an artist. I don't know. I think I'm more of a mortician. We normally do anywhere from 6 to 10 birds a week. If we do a turkey or a goose or something, that number might be less. My mom made that. The mounting of the bird is actually the fastest process. It's getting it to that point that takes the most time.
I'm with one of my best friends in the world, Bret Elliott. Taking a little drive through the swamp. We're gonna head over to our buddy, Billy Hardesty. You all know him. And take a tour of his taxidermy shop, Fowl Creations. Things in life that really get me where I need to be. Billy Bob Thornton saying the F word. Billy Hardesty saying love you bye when he's gonna get off the phone with you.
Every time. Or love you, miss you.
Love you, miss you, bye.
It's like an episode of MTV Cribs. You hear that thunder? Hear it. What's up, man? How are you guys doing?
Good. We were
Yeah.
just talking about you.
Yeah.
All right, boys, come on into the duck dungeon. She's a little messy right now. Full house. Be cool if some people would come pick up some shit. Hint, hint. A little bit of money on the wall.
They pay their balance when they come pick it up, right?
Yeah, for the most part, everybody leaves a deposit. A few of these were paid in full up front. The guys just haven't had a chance to get here and pick them up. Like this guy, he lives up near DC. He ain't coming no time soon. But these turkeys haven't painted the heads yet. They're not supposed to have white heads, obviously. But and I think 19 of these are going home Tuesday. So I might need to put an addition on if I don't start getting some stuff picked up. This is where all the magic happens. Pretty disgusting back here, as you would expect from a area where dead stuff gets brought back to life. It's my mom's workbench. I don't know why it's so short. She's full-grown adult. I just bought her this last week on Marketplace. She was complaining about the height was hurting her back. So well, there you go. You can move it up and down. These are, yeah. So these are your forms. This is what's inside the ducks. These are specific to the species. That's probably for a merganser maybe. This would be a wild turkey. And then everybody always asks about the heads. You know, I've had guys call and say, "Oh, I shot a duck. I wanted to get it mounted, but I had a hole in the bill." We don't use the real bill. We use these artificial guys. There's a swan. And then there's your turkeys. Kind of cool. Some people say I'm an artist. I don't know. I think I'm more of a mortician.
So how much of, say, your typical, what do you call them, mounts, products? How much is like artificial or painted? That, like someone who doesn't know taxidermy might be surprised.
The bill and the form are the only thing that's really artificial on the bird. These are the real feet. Might have a set.
Eyes?
Yeah, eyes are obviously artificial. This isn't the best representation, but I'll give you an idea. I cut the feet off the bird. That's from a Canada goose. This is old, but cut the foot off the bird. We'll inject this with a product that fills this. If you don't inject them, they'll kind of shrivel up and dry out. And then go ahead and paint it. And then when we mount the bird, we'll put these back on separate. Different size eyeballs here. That's for swan, geese. Got all different colors for different species. I actually order these from a place in Europe. They usually take 2-3 months to get here, but that's the best place that I've found to get them, where they're super reasonable. Just perspective, as everything has gotten more expensive over time. The materials that go into a duck, when I first started this, you could buy one of these for like $7. You could buy one of these heads for like $10 or $11. Not a swan, but a duck. You could buy that for $10 or $11. A set of eyes was $2. And now these are anywhere from $18 to $20 for a duck, maybe $25 to $30 for a goose, $40 for a turkey. Eyes are $8 a pair. So try to find ways to purchase things from other places where I may have to wait 3 months to get my eyes, but I can get a lot better price on the eyeballs. And then a lot of stuff, believe it or not, is really just stuff you would buy at Lowe's or Home Depot. This is like batten rod. This is what my necks are made out of. What else?
What's this guy here?
So once the duck is skinned out, we turn it inside out. That skin's covered in fat and grease. So this is what they call a flushing machine. This is what gets the bird skin prepped and clean before we ever mount it. This is kind of a make or break situation here. If you zoom in here, it's a wire wheel on a motor. I mean, that thing will take your skin off. Sometime you'll have to come by and we'll mount one start to finish, and you can see the process. But everything starts with a prep. The better the prep job, the better the end product's going to be. And I mean, this is really a make or break thing. The mounting of the bird is actually the fastest process. It's getting it to that point that takes the most time. Yeah, I got some cool stuff going on out here. All these I built these in-house. These are all custom habitat bases. It's got like a plywood core. This is really just spray foam insulation covered in 2-part resin, peat moss. This is raffia grass, the same stuff you'd buy to brush your duck blinds and stuff with. Or some of this stuff you find at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. This thing's bad. I just made this the other day. That bitch is fucking tough.
I've seen your mussel fill.
Yeah, I went and bought these mussels at Food Lion, cooked them for lunch, came home, swear to God. This is just a PVC plate. It's all sleeved. That comes off. This will come out of there.
Not to get political, but can you tell us about this cool piece?
All right, yeah. So love him or hate him. These ducks were harvested the day that Donald Trump was inaugurated, and the gentleman that brought them to me.
First time or second time?
The second time. The gentleman that brought them to me, he said, "Look, I don't know what I want to do with them, but I want to represent, the inauguration day." So these are all the ducks he killed that day, and this is what we call like a dead mount or a harvest mount. This would represent, a day's hunt, coming in with your ducks, kind of hanging them on a strap. I had an idea. I stole this sticker off of Etsy. This sticker is not original. This is all painted. The font is actually a vinyl sticker, and then went ahead and sealed over top of it with a clear coat. And of course, when this is all hung up in his building, he'll have he put some different things on the shelf, maybe a whiskey bottle or some old duck calls, whatever. But this is the best part. I got it all put together, and I felt like it just needed something, so we added the ear for a conversation piece.
Where'd you get the ear?
Amazon. Dude, Ryan, my wife for a week was like, "Why is there a box with 2 rubber ears in the garage?" I was like, "You'll see. And I said, "I don't need the left one. If you want the left one, you can have it." But yeah, so. And I don't know if you saw this duck was banded.
What's the significance of that for the?
For those of y'all that don't know, they'll guys will trap these ducks, and they'll put this band on their leg. They'll crimp the band on their leg, and there's a number on there that coincides with the bird. They'll age it, they'll sex it, and then they'll release it back into the wild. And when someone like me comes along and harvests the duck, you can then go on a website and enter that information in, and it will tell you how old the bird was when it was banded, where it originated from. I don't know the specifics on that one in particular, but I mean, typically when guys shoot banded ducks around here, they've come from somewhere in Canada, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles to get here.
How often is that going to happen? Like, if you shoot 100 ducks, you're going to get like one band, or?
Man, it's hard to say. I've killed probably, I don't know, 15 or 20 in my life.
Okay.
But typically, with the group of guys I hunt with, let's say 4 or 5 of us are hunting, and a group of ducks come in and everybody shoots, right? And the dog brings back a banded duck. Well, you don't know who shot it. You know what I mean? So typically what we'll do is we'll kind of draw straws, rock, paper, scissors. So I've been on many hunts where we've killed a band, and maybe I shot it, maybe I didn't, but I've won the draw. More times than not, I lose the draw. But if it's a single duck on your side and you're the only guy that shot, then obviously, that's your band.
And you do these European mounts too?
I do, but these
do you do them for customers, or is this more for yourself?
I do a few for customers. These are little. So these are my oldest daughters. She shot both of these. My youngest killed both of those, and my oldest didn't want this stuff in her room anymore, so it all just came out here. Can you believe it?
Growing up.
Unbelievable.
Growing up.
My mom made that. That's the first stained glass window she ever did. She also helps me in here quite a bit. She pretty much mounts everything. I prep them. She mounts them. I position them, pose them. We normally do anywhere from 6 to 10 birds a week. If we do a turkey or a goose or something, that number might be less, just because it's more time consuming. Here's another bandit bird. Young kid shot this on Youth Day last year. Now this bird here will also have a band, but the customer still has it at his house. This is a GPS telemetry tracker, that same type of thing. This thing just collects a lot of data. I don't know. This guy travels a lot. I'm not sure where he shot this duck, but it was that right there is a solar panel, and there's like 2 AA batteries in there that charges. And like I said, it collects all kinds of data. I'm not sure what the information was on it, but kind of cool, something different.
Now, are these mostly taxidermy awards, or are these dog?
No, these are all taxidermy awards. The dog stuff's in the other room there. You need some of these for your house, Brett.
What?
A couple of ducks hanging from the ceiling. Your wife would love it.
Can you tell us about this photo here?
Yeah, so Russell Taylor, who's been on the podcast many times, local photographer. This was sort
Russell
of...
Taylor the third.
Okay, the third.
You gotta keep your Russell straight.
2017, this was my first lab that I got when my wife and we bought our first house. We were early 20s. $300 dog out of the guide. I mean, nothing special. I didn't know anything about dogs. I just looked through the guide and found one. And he's by far been my best dog. And this was the last hunt we went on. And Russell was nice enough to take pictures of us and print this off for me. He's in a lot of these shots. He's over there. That's at my dad's house. In fact, this is the duck right there that he picked up. I think it's old and dusty. And let's see, where else? That's him snow goose hunting. Somewhere around here, Dagsboro area probably. That's him again, bringing back a Drake Redhead. That's him up there, Pennsylvania, might have been Western Maryland. And then this was his son. We just lost him back in November. He was 12. That was Reed. I don't have as many pictures of him. This is him here. That's Reed. And this is Scout, the new up-and-comer. Dude, he was an ass. This was supposed to be the man cave that has just become an extension of my workspace. But get up here. Get on the couch. Load up. Got some more standing birds in here, ready to be picked up. Black duck, northern shoveler. This guy lives across the bridge. He's up in Baltimore, canvasback. My daughter shot this. Her bucket list was to shoot a wood duck, and we shot it this past winter when it was super cold, and she shot it from 10 feet away twice. Boom, boom. So it was in pretty rough shape, but and my dad built this years ago. There's your dog awards behind you.
Can you tell us about this guy?
So this was my oldest daughter's first, I don't know if it was her first deer, but it was definitely her first buck that she ever shot with a crossbow. And again, this was in her bedroom. That's my great uncle's old license from '65. Have you seen these mounts before like this? Deer mounts?
Only this one.
Really? Pretty cool, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, you got some Sika deer.
Little Sika deer.
From Maryland's East Shore.
Yeah. We got some old decoys in there. I don't think anything super fancy or expensive.
How can people follow you, get connected with you? Fowl Creations?
I do most of my stuff on Instagram, WillH83, Fowl Creations. I've got a Facebook, and I've recently started a TikTok. So everything's on there. Kind of old school. I don't have a website. Maybe I should. No. Just let me go. I'm usually anywhere from 18 to 20 months out, which I'd like to get consolidated down to inside of a year, but I just don't know how that's going to happen. So just trucking away. chipping away a little bit at a time.